Join me now, President of the Government Accountability Institute, Peter Schweizer. Peter, let's get into this a little bit deeper here. Hunter Biden flew to China with Joe Biden. I believe it was on Air Force Two, if I'm not mistaken. And we're now supposed to believe that there was never any business discussed between Joe and Hunter. Like, hey, Hunter, you're going to China. What are you doing here? They're just asking us to make these insane leaps that just defy gravity, so to speak.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right, Eric. And look, what I would say to Congressman Goldman, who said they were discussing the weather, if that's the case, why has Joe Biden lied about it? Why wouldn't he just say, oh, my son called me and his business associates were there, but it was an innocent conversation, because they know how it looks and they know the reality of what was discussed. And let's underline this, Eric. Devon Archer was really the business mastermind behind this enterprise. He's the one that had the business acumen. Hunter Biden was the one that had the right name and had the right father. We're going to hear later testimony before this committee from Eric Schwerin, who's the money guy in this operation. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see what Eric Schwerin tells us as well.
What do you think? Again, I asked Marjorie Taylor Greene the same question. You're in Ukraine, you're in China, you're, in Los Angeles with a member of Burisma or one of the countries in question, and your business associate Hunter presses a number and gets the second most powerful person on the planet. They don't need to be talking about anything other than the weather. You get the point, right? Yeah, that's what you're going to pay for, Peter.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, it's the same thing with a political campaign. Candidates show up, they shake some hands, and then somebody from the staff shakes people down for campaign donations. It's the same operation here. And, look, the retreat from the Democrats in the Biden campaign has reached a point of absurdity. In 2018, when we first reported on this, the Biden said there were no foreign deals. Then when the deals came out, they said, okay, well, but Hunter made no money. Then it was clear that Hunter made money, and they shifted it to Joe Biden did not have any knowledge, didn't speak to any of the business partners. We now know that's not true. I think the next shoe to drop is that Joe Biden himself actually received money from these business deals done through a series of LLCs. I think this is unsustainable. There was a Harvard-Harris poll, hardly a conservative outlet, that came out 3 or 4 weeks ago, said 58% of the American people, including a strong majority of independents, believe that Joe Biden participated in illegal business activity involving his family while president. Those numbers are only going to go up. So the Democrats in Washington can argue what they want. The American people are finally starting to see what the Bidens were actually up to, and it's not good for the Bidens.
Peter, depending who you listen to, anywhere between 15 and 30, maybe upwards of $40 million came from foreign governments and companies into one of the Bidens, into this, as you point out, the shell game of shell companies, the network of shell companies. Is there any? And one of them, Burisma, was in energy, and there was a Chinese energy company. There's also a Chinese investment company. Is there any legitimate reason these people and companies and countries would pay Hunter Biden or Joe, whomever, the sums of money for what? What could possibly be the right reasons?
Yeah, Eric. I mean, the bottom line is you look at the emails. Henry Zhao sends $5 million to Hunter Biden. $6 million comes from Chairman Yi, the head of this Chinese energy company. Every single instance, there's never, ever, ever a discussion of the services or products that Hunter Biden's going to provide. It's all, quote unquote, capital investment. Hunter Biden, in one case, called it good faith seed money. That good faith seed money doesn't go into any business. It goes into Biden family LLCs. So it's obvious what is going on here. And what the Democrats are arguing is unsustainable. So they're going to have to shift gears with some other defense, because there's no legitimate explanation for why this money found its way into the Bidens. If they were selling a product, that product was Joe Biden. That's the only thing they were selling.
Really good having you on, Peter Schweizer. I hear Hunter Biden's a better painter than he is energy advisor. That's such. Peter, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right.